do you think Picasso died?
I'm trying to think. 1960.
Pretty close.
Yeah, 73.
Yeah, I think I just
like,
because I would have guessed 1800s.
I would have thought like before I knew this.
Yeah.
Like 1500s. Like I thought he was an old like Renaissance type painter. When I heard he's in the 70s.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, you could have met him. I mean, I couldn't, but you close. My parents could have met him. My parents could have said, I knew Picasso. See him walking around. It would be crazy to be like that. You'd seem like you see Picasso, like in New York. You're like, that's Picasso. And
Yeah,
like,
what up, P?
Yeah.
How would you even?
What's up,
Yeah,
Pablo?
what would you even?
I think Picasso's overrated, to be honest.
What was his? Did he have something with his ear? Or no?
No, that was
Van Gogh.
Oh.
Van Gogh had
Van Gogh chopped his own ear off.
Probably like that. You could have done your ear joke with Picasso.
Yeah, I could have done it. It's a good point.
You need a follow up for when people go like, ugh. Then you go, and like, but Picasso had like a one ear, or Van Gogh had a one ear, whatever. We'll workshop that.
Van Gogh died poor. That's a fun one.
Yeah.
Oh, he did?
He was one of those guys
Yeah.
who, his death is
paintings
when his paintings blew
never
up.
made any
Which
money.
is so fucked up.
Oh,
I hate that. I hate that. If I was like in his family, I'd be like, he would.
What was
hate
the
this.
idea with the ear? That was like his girlfriend left him, right? And he was like, I want you back so bad, I'm gonna cut my ear off.
Is that really it?
I think it's something along those lines.
simp. Let's find out.
That's,
I thought it was just good old fashioned craziness. Like he.
Well, yeah, I mean,
was-
it's kind of all wrapped up in one there.
Yeah.
Dove Davidoff has a great joke about love. Just talks about how crazy love is, and he talks about it's so great. Like Van Gogh, like it's like you just cut your ear. You're like, here, take it. Like it's just that's how insane it can drive. The joke is unreal.
So, it could be that,
Okay.
or it could be that he was malnourished, sleep deprived, and mentally ill, but was ultimately pushed to extremes by alcohol addiction, cutting off his ear during a psychotic episode fueled by alcohol withdrawal. One or the other.
I think probably
Those
the
could
first
be.
one.
It also could be together. To be honest, like you dumped me, and also I don't got any booze.
Oh, sort of like going downstairs.
How do you?
That is.
How could you go through it?
Dude, like
You like? Do you drink still? You drink, right?
I drink, yeah.
So that was.
I feel like you could cut your ear off.
Yeah, you think so?
I don't think
drunk
it's. I don't think it's far. Like if anybody was like they cut their ear off, and I heard you did it, but I think I'd be like, all right, like I would.
I don't know
Bro,
if
that
I'm
is-
complimented or offended right now.
I think Nate has the uncanny ability to tell you things that are pretty fucking rude, and he just says it in his way where you're like, okay.
Yeah.
So remember when you were talking to Shane, you were like, out of all the comics, if you took your shirt off, your career would plummet.
Yeah.
He said it while you were eating food, and he was like, what?
Dude,
What?
Food. I spit food in his eyes.
And he was cleaning it out, and he was like, what did you say? And you were like,
kept
hang on, let me finish.
Well, because I was laughing so hard because when I spit hit him in the eyeball, and he just stood there and took it, and he didn't blink, and he just like kept staring, and so I couldn't control. Like there was no reaction, and he was trying to be polite because it's awkward to do that, but he kept staring at me, but I was laughing so hard that he wasn't reacting to it. Like he just took it and just kept doing it. But if Shane took his shirt off, it would hurt. You don't need to see Shane's body.
He was like, okay, thanks, man.
Like Bert's shirt works.
Yeah,
he takes it off, it works.
Yeah.
Shane, Shane is, I was out of comics that I've seen the most blown away when I saw Shane for the first time. I'm a giant Shane fan. When I watched him, it felt like, I remember seeing Kurt Metzger years ago, and it felt like that kind of thing where I was like, this dude's like, it's wild.
Slayer, yeah.
So that's how great I think Shane is. But I think it would hurt him if you took it. I'm just saying,
you,
Shane, keep your shirt on.
Shane, keep your shirt on. You look like you could cut your ear off.
But in Van Gogh, I think
in
you're Van Gogh worthy.
Yeah, I'm Van Gogh worthy.
Oh.
I think you have the when it's all said and done and it's written in your ears off. It's like it would be a beautiful thing. It wouldn't be. It would be like part of your the mystery, the
mystique of John Henry Featherstone. I've been saying for a while, we're waiting. Like if he would die, if we could get him to die tragically, our numbers.
I don't know why the death is like. Why can't it be you?
Because I want it to be you so that I can reap the benefits. If I'm
Yeah.
dead, I'm dead.
But-
also, you want to be dead.
Yeah, well, you also have a family, so that's fair too. Like,
Yeah, it's gotta
I'll
be
take
you.
the bullet
Take
for
the
that.
bullet.
Although, so we
Or
have
you don't have
these-
to die. Just chop your ear off.
Yeah.
Like I had an episode.
One or the other, man. He was just make the decision, dude. You
Let's do it right now. Just go
We're gonna
Reservoir
get to-
Dogs on myself.
An hour later, we're on top of a building. We're just behind him. We're like, just do one way or the other, dude. Do whatever you want. We got a knife, and you're on the building. You decide what to do. But
Have you ever seen the movie? What is it? Fucking the one they cut fucking Spacey out of. Well, actually, Wahlberg's in this movie. All the Pretty Little Things or something like that.
Broken Empire.
It's about the Getty family, where like
Yeah.
the kid got kidnapped.
Yes,
And they cut
all the money in the world. I
all the
believe.
money in the world. Yeah. And they cut his ear off in that
Yeah.
fucking movie. And
As a part of the ransom, right?
watching an ear get cut off is
Because you gotta
it's
pull
it's
it.
messy business. It's
Yeah.
not appealing. You're not
Yeah.
like, damn, I could see myself going
feel
down that
good.
road.
Yeah.
It is, and it squirts a lot of blood.
Well, you'd be drunk, you wouldn't feel it.
Well, it's the alcohol withdrawals is what causes it, so that wouldn't be.
He'd have to be, like it is that psychotic.
If you got to chop off one thing, what would it be?
a finger.
Finger, pinky,
Yeah.
ring.
Yeah. A pinky. I bet your pinky. You just would be like. I bet you would choose and then be like, God, that was more important than I thought.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. That's
Like
one of those
you
things
would-
I think people
I
are
would
like, I don't need
Google.
those toes. It's like, I think you do.
I would.
Think you
Yeah,
need
I would
those.
Google what should go.
The toes, I can speak on this. You need all the toes.
Yeah.
Don't do toes. My
Like the middle toe?
my grandfather fucking I don't remember what toes he lost, but my grandfather lost a few toes, and he had to have like prosthetics and shit in his shoes because like they're all so important for balance.
Yeah.
Like you can't really walk around.
No toes. All right, keep your toes.
Yeah.
Keep your toes.
Toes are
Keep
in.
your toes.
So I'd
If
go
you-
fingers.
If you had to commit one crime, and if you committed it, that crime would cease to exist. What crime would you commit?
Like this, so that would go away.
That would
Yes.
go away.
So
So
you
if you
gotta do
murder,
it.
you say
if you murdered,
you murdered, murder stops happening.
you would go. I don't know. I don't know. I was thinking like bank robbery, but then you want that to go away.
Yeah,
you know?
bank robbery is fun. I don't want
That's
bank robbery.
fun.
to go on.
Yeah,
Right?
that
Bank
is
robbery is a good
fun.
time. Oh, you'd stop around bank robbery movies?
Rustling. Isn't that from cows? Was that? We went to this museum, and was it called rustling when they would steal people's cows? And it was
Are you
during
saying
the.
rustling? Is that what you're
I
saying?
think so.
Okay. I thought you were saying wrestling at first.
No,
Wrestling is definitely not a crime.
and it might not be called wrestling, but it was like they would steal. It was like
Stealing livestock?
Billy the Kid's days. This was like the crime then.
Really?
This
See, I
was
think you
they.
keep making these things up.
No, they would get. They're hanging people left and
Yeah,
right.
no, you're right. Rustle
Yeah.
is to where to go? Round up and steal cattle.
Yeah, so that was like, dude, people got hung all the time. Like this was the main thing. That was the biggest like just hanging. You can murder people. You do whatever you want. It was a giant problem.
The rustlers.
The rustlers.
So you're gonna steal some cattle.
The
Put an end
the
to
last
rustling.
rustler alive?
See,
Yeah.
they put a final nail in that coffin.